kind of frown upon it. All right, you can put the headsets on.
Check, check.
Working. You hear me?
Check, check.
Gotcha. Sing me something.
Gotcha.
All right. You ready to go fly?
Yep.
All right. Let's bring this thing up to hover. Are you tightening up on me?
No?
All right. So look at those street lights over there. See those stoplights right there?
Yeah.
You said, yeah, you weren't even looking that way.
You looked over there, that's why.
All right, it's all yours. Hold that up. Yeah, boy, tower. Like a 519 Golf Pop 10. Looks like the relocate direct to the west pad.
I got a 519 Golf Papa Boeing tower. Departure from pad 6 will be at your own risk with the west pad. Clear to land. Land 160 at 4.
9 Golf Pop, we're crossing the runway. Thank you. Alright, so just head right to those street lights. Give me a little bit of forward cycling.
You on the pedals?
I'll work with you. Nice. This is our taxiway right here. So keep looking at those lights. We're just going to sneak this down a little bit. And we're going to keep looking at those lights the whole way down. For some reason, you didn't want me to push that pedal down. Relax. Nice. Now, instead of that light, use the tops of the buildings. I'm going to let the nose go to the left 90 degrees, but you still got to keep that compass level as it comes around. You don't want it pitching high or coming down. You just keep it level. Very nice. Now, maybe that orange and white box down there, the little light right above it, you just keep that compass level with it. Your life will be fine.
630 Boeing tower, left down, runway 13 left.
So, let's just sneak forward to that Bravo 7 intersection up there. Just nice and slow, a little bit of forward. I'll let you play with him. Oh, sorry. My fault, my fault. Okay, so I'm going to have you play with those pedals a little bit, too.
Chopper 7, approved as requested. There is a Cessna inbound over a west plane on ILS 2300.
Top step by top, you lined up as well, so I should be back and forth.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice. And then right when we get to this intersection, we're just going to slowly slow it down. And we don't want to wedge the brakes on, so just smoothly apply a little bit of half. Relax. Now we're just going to bring it to a stop here. So let that nose come up just a little. And just hold it there. Just hold it there. Just hold it there. Don't want to level it out too early. There you go. Now you're just back to hovering again.
Fox Tower, Cessna 9354. It's with you on the ILS 13 right.
Very nice. I'm going to let the nose come around 180 degrees to the left. So you just keep that compass level on the world. And I'm not even pushing pedal. I'm just a little teeny pressure on that thing. Nice and easy. And we're just going to go a couple of 100 feet that way. Just nice and slow and easy. Take your time with it. Everything's done with your cyclic. Means just point the nose where we're going. Cyclic's driving us. So, if we want to get back to the line, we'll keep the nose pointed out there with the feet and just go left cyclic to where we want to be.
Yep.
It's all yours. Just keep floating it that way. Nice and easy.
Fox Tower, 14084, Tango, that pad 6, like to relocate to Bravo 2 with
Very nice.
I've only power lifeguard once in a while, right.
After ones are off,
I'm just moving us down a little closer to the ground down here, but you don't even really feel the right hand and left hand movement. Very nice. Still got a little forward in there because we're still moving forward.
Just 354, thank you. You said that 758, and once we write it off on 1 click for takeoff, traffic, 2 mile final assessment.
Take off, 1 through right, that's my
Distance 630 change, or 1 3 left, clear line.
Alright, nice. Now let's just stop it here. Let's not let it move forward anymore.
Caution light, clear Galaxy, depart to the right, and there's a set on a 1.5 mile to the right. System 354, and you want 3 right, clear to land, traffic, take to the runway, departing party is a Galaxy, caution light, turbulence, immediate traffic on the left base for the parallel runway assessment.
Clear to land, 13 right, 354. Would you like us to keep it short?
Damn, this is just like you knew what you were doing, huh?
Maybe.
Traffic
Telling you, it's all an hour's of flight sim. They're not far right here. I'll land short.
So the idea is to stop about even with the 3. So it's kind of like driving your car. You don't want to wedge the brakes on at the end. You want to just bring it to a nice, easy stop like you're pulling into a parking spot out there. But you still got to be looking at that orange and white thing down there. Or we're going to lose our heading. Relax, and then still looking at that orange and white thing down there?
Yeah.
All right. Compass on the left side of it?
It is now.
Nice. Yeah, we're just going to hold this hover for a second, try to relax with everything, no big inputs.
You know what it is? It's figuring out what correction to make between either pedals or cyclic. I think I'm getting confused sometimes thinking I need to do cyclic input when it's actually my pedals, so that's becoming more...
Alright, so let's point at the helicopters over here. How are you going to point over there?
Look first?
No, don't look.
Don't look?
Nope,
Oh,
because you
it's
can't
just
keep
left pedal.
the compass level, yeah.
Alright.
Very nice. So same thing again. Let's go left 90 degrees again. Nice and slow. Yeah, keep the nose pointed that way and slide me over to that yellow line. The nose stays there. Don't even look my way. And just fade it this way. Give me some left cycling.
Just man on uniform, and we on to your left, that's the option 1 count.
Come on, Johnny.
Relax with it, man.
Just man on uniform, if you haven't already, just check your transponder on spot to get parked.
There we go.
It's repelling you. It doesn't want you to get over there.
I wish I could say it was really windy today or something.
It is somewhere.
Just man on uniform, I see it.
Very nice. So we're over the line. We're moving forward a little bit, so slowly bring me to a stop.
I'm gonna reset here for a second.
Yeah. Just gonna turn you around.
Yep.
I think we're fighting wind here a little bit too.
If you say so. Trying to make me feel better.
Doesn't take much wind to throw you off. Alright, now look after some of yours. Relax with it. That was feet. Your nose came off and you tried to fix it with a cyclic. That's all feet right now. Give me some left pedal. Alright, so look after some
number takeoff at 6, proceed as requested.
Yeah, night golf Papa, crossing the runway, thank you. Alright, look at the helicopter that's running down. You just fly us right at it.
Cessna 1 uniform, traffic is a Cirrus on a 2.5 mile final straight in on the ILS approach. Extend downwind, runway 13 right, number 2, clear to the option.
So that yellow one's just coming up off the ground.
Yeah.
So we're going to eat his downwash.
That'll just feel like turbulence. So we're going to the right of this little 22
We'll
here.
fly right at it.
Caution for company inbound just to west of you. Pad 6, proceed as requested.
They call that ground effect.
Yeah, you're going to feel this. Look, he just cut us off.
Yeah.
That was unacceptable.
It's kind of a dick move.
There's 2 Charlie Tango, thanks.
Look at those guys. We'll just keep hovering this thing.
Follow you.
Bunch of cowboys out here.
That was classic.
Cessna 1 uniform, the Cirrus is just coming up off your right side.
Come on, Johnny. Stop moving around so much. There it is.
Rich, that guy lost his hat.
My bad.
Shall we go push it against the hanger?
Yeah, let's do that. Put it in the same spot?
Yep.
There's Cessna 1
Wait, you want it facing?
I don't care.
He's past you now. You can start to turn towards the base.
Trying to turn it around.
Zurich Whiskey, be advised, previous company helicopter lifted off to part of the same area, had to come back. There is a pretty heavy layer of moisture showing out east of Mercer Island.
So, we're getting really high.
Yeah.
So we'll get this thing back down here. And now, just nice and smooth. Look at that van, or some. They just set us down, nice and smooth. Bring the left hand down.
That's kind of not smooth at all, actually.
Geez, and that's your third time out in the helicopter, too.
Good or bad?
God, yeah, you shouldn't even be able to hover yet. Alright, so, roll the RPMs down 75%. We're going to leave them at 75. We're going to turn that governor off. And now we're going to give it 90 seconds off this to cool this engine down.
Yeah, the second to last time we came back in felt really good. And then it's just kind of getting used to what to do.
Yeah. Well, you can't take too much information all at one time, and that's abusive. That's abusive for somebody that has a private license. You know, most people are used to taking off out of here, taking off and getting down to Longacre, so they got 5 minutes of this, right? You didn't get 5 minutes of that today. It was all just jammed together out there.
I like it. I want to be tossed